Growing up in Palm Beach County, Florida, I went by the name of Buddy. I remained Buddy in high school and through college, and my old friends still call me that. I was billed as Buddy Reynolds early in my acting career until my agent said, you're 23 years old, and we can't keep calling you Buddy. Why not? I said. There's Buddy Rogers and Buddy Hackett. See what I mean? She said. So I took my dad's name. He was Burton Milo Reynolds Sr., Big Burt, and I was Burton Milo Reynolds Jr. I think he was pleased, but he never said so. I came from a time and a place where boys, and then men, try to please their fathers. It's the most important thing in a man's life. My dad was my hero, but he never acknowledged any of my achievements. I've always felt that no amount of success would make me a man in his eyes. I never lacked confidence, but I always felt the need to prove myself to him. Big Burt was a cop and a war hero. He was tough on me, but looking back, I think that was a good thing, because I was a hellraiser. If he hadn't gotten my attention, I probably would have wound up in a prison, or worse. My mom was wonderful to me, and I loved her very much. She was a head nurse at a hospital in Michigan, so she really knew all her stuff whenever I got hurt, which was often. She had a lot on her shoulders. When my father was overseas, and she handled it with grace and good humor. I couldn't have asked for a better mother. Mom and Dad were both born on farms in northern Michigan. My dad was 20, did a job shoveling coal in a factory, and became friends there with Wade Miller. Wade Miller was my mother's brother. Wade introduced Burt to his sister, Fern, who was in a nursing school. It didn't take him long to pop the question. Their marriage lasted 65 years, and I never heard them fight. They must have done it very quietly. Dad always had a job, even during the Great Depression. He worked at an auto factory and in a steel mill, and he dug ditches. Anything to put food on the table for my mom and my sister, Nancy Ann, who was born in 1930. I came along in 1936. Nancy Ann was a lot like Mom in many ways. Very quiet, very strong. She was a terrific gal, but we never got to know each other very well, I guess because of our age difference. Big Burt joined the Army at the start of World War II and went into the cavalry, but it was soon disbanded, and he was transferred to the field artillery. He made lieutenant by the time he shipped overseas, where he earned a chest full of medals and taking part in the Normandy invasion and the Battle of the Bulge. Like most veterans who were in the thick of things, he never talked about that. And after VE Day, he was stationed in Germany. After VJ Day, where all the troops came home, he stayed in the Army for 3 more years as part of the occupation of Japan. He was a colonel by then, and they promised to make him a general if he stayed in for 3 more years. When my mom heard that, she said, "You may be a general, but you won't be my husband."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.